Point of contact/timing. The racket's point of contact with the ball is probably the most important moment and part of the shot. Quality of contact point determines the accuracy, power, and consistency of the shot. These are the things to observe when rating. The ideal contact point should be slightly in front of the body with enough side distance, and around the player's hips. No lower than the knee and no higher than the shoulder. Observe the distance of the player's body from the tennis ball during the contact point. Is it early in front or late behind the body? It is also important to observe the side distance of the player from the ball. How high is he hitting the ball? Another thing to observe is the way the player adjusts to the ball and makes contact with it, especially when he needs to adjust to the speed, rotation, bounce, and possible unexpected changes such as wind or an uneven court surface. Players preparing for the shot by turning their shoulders early and/or using shorter or simpler backswings tend to have less problems with the contact point. That is because the racket is simply behind the ball in time, and therefore the player has more time to react to the possible unexpected changes of the path, such as the bounce, wind, rotation, and speed. Turning the shoulders early, as well as shortened and simpler backswings, should be highly rated. Players preparing for the shot by turning their shoulders late and/or using very large and complicated backswings tend to have problems getting into the proper contact point in time. That is because the racket is not behind an approaching tennis ball early enough to be able to strike it in time. They also have a very short time, if any, to react to any possible unexpected changes of the path of the ball, such as bounce, wind, rotation, and speed. Shots with late shoulder turn and large complicated backswings should be rated lower depending on how often the player hits late, as well as how far the contact point is behind the body. The contact point is affected by other technical factors, such as the player's grip, stance, balance, and stroke style. Therefore, when looking to fix someone's contact point, make sure the player is not using an extreme Western or Eastern grip and is not playing out of extremely opened or closed stances. Inappropriate stroke style is often the result of extreme grips. The same thing happens with lost balance, which is often the result of a player using inappropriate extreme grips.